In the following media, you will learn about the heart. The heart is placed in the chest cavity. The lower portion of the heart is tilted slightly towards the left. The size of the heart is about the size of a fist. Closing your fingers in the direction of your palm will create a fist. The heart is divided into 4 chambers. The upper 2 chambers are termed as atria, which is called the atrium. The lower 2 chambers are called the ventricles. In the heart, circulation of blood starts from its right side. The blood is transported from the heart to the lungs and flows back into the heart. The heart pumps this blood to other parts of the body. Thus, we have learned about the heart. The human heartbeat occurs in 3 steps. In the first step, diastole occurs. Here, both the atria and the ventricles are in a relaxed mode. During atrial systole, the ventricles are relaxed. And during ventricular systole, the atria are relaxed. During diastole, the blood flows passively into the atria. Initially, the atrioventricular valves are closed. But as the atrial blood pressure increases, the valves are forced to open and blood flows into the ventricles. The semilunar valves remain closed during this phase. In the second step, or atrial systole, the atria contract simultaneously and force more blood into the ventricles. The third step, ventricular systole, begins as soon as the ventricles start to contract, causing an increase in blood pressure. When the blood pressure increases in the ventricles, the semilunar valves are forced to open, the atrioventricular valves snap shut, and the atria begin to relax and refill with blood. As the ventricles continue to contract, causing the blood pressure to increase even more, the blood is pushed into the aorta and the pulmonary arteries. From here, the blood flows into the other vessels. The ventricles now relax, causing a decrease in pressure which allows the semilunar valves to close. Another diastole will now begin, and once again, the heart starts pumping blood. The heartbeat occurs about 72 times per minute. A specialized cell located in the right atrium near the superior vena cava is called the sinoatrial node. A small mass of tissue situated in the wall of the atrial septum is called atrioventricular node. At the upper end of the ventricular space, the AV node is separated as right and left atrioventricular bundle branches. Each bundle branches have the breakup into fine fibers called the Purkinje fibers. It will take 0.1 seconds for receiving impulse from SA node to AV node. In the meantime, it finishes the contraction of atria. The AV node conveys the electrical impulse to the apex of the myocardium via the bundle branches and the Purkinje fibers. The blood is pumped out of the ventricles when the wave of ventricular contraction begins.